But that, you don't know Philandru the Archangel. There is me I say about to do this exclusive interview at 100 John. You see me? Follow me.
One of the jams, right? Music Loves. Wale Jeremiah. That's gonna be a classic. That's like Adorn. You know what I mean? That record is gonna be playing at cookouts for years to come. Parties on chill, Wale and Jeremiah doing it big. Big Doobs in the building, you know what it is. Saturday Night Live. Definitely a full effect 8 o'clock hour, and I've been telling you all evening long. I got someone gonna slide through the station with me, and he's here, and he goes by the name of Philandru. All right, Mr. Philandru, what's going on, Pam? What's poppin'?
But that you don't know if I hear the sound, you know.
Let me get you on the right mic, man. What's going on?
Yeah, man, you know the thing, everything Irie. Then blessed love.
Yep. What's happening?
Yeah, man, right, yeah. You know what I mean?
Long time coming?
Yeah, long time, very long time. Yeah.
So who is Mr. Philandru? For the people who don't know, and people who've not been following your music and all the other stuff.
Philandru is a reggae dancehall artist. You know what I mean? Hail from the Bahamas, but grew up in Jamaica.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Which part of Jamaica?
Well, I grew up in Kingston 13, Chisholm Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah. That's in Kingston.
Kingston is a very funny place. Kingston have a bunch of numbers, like Kingston 10, Kingston 11, 12, 13.
Many.
And I was just wondering, why they just call it Kingston? I'm from, like, okay, like, you know, like if you're from Nassau, right? Okay, where you from? I'm from Pinewood or something like that. But you gotta be like, oh, I'm from Kingston 11 or Kingston 12. I never got that.
It's like the district.
Oh, the district. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. So you've been over here, and you're from Kingston.
Yeah, I leave from the Bahamas when I was like 4 years old.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Mama sent me down. I grew up in my family's in Jamaica.
Understood.
But my last name is Behemens.
Okay.
Oliver's. They're from Andrews.
Okay.
My
Understood.
mother from yeah.
So you've been doing so you start. When did you start doing music?
I started like after when I out school. You know what I mean? Like about 19.
All right.
20.
All right,
you know what I mean?
Been hitting the studio.
Yeah, I start off like same time when Cartel them start off.
Really?
Cartel, Assassin, and Wayne Marshall. And I run it, and just because I'd have to come back over here, that's what kind of slow up my process.
Okay.
So I'd have to, when I come in the Bahamas, I gotta adapt.
Okay.
You know, adapt to what's going on. You know what I mean? What's going on. So it was a little struggle, but I get over.
All right, Cartel and Wayne Marshall are very good friends. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I've interviewed Wayne Marshall and before, and all he keep talking about how, you know, even when Cartel was in jail, Wayne Marshall was like, he's gotta be free. So I guess, you know, Wayne Marshall saw it in a vision and it gave the pass.
Yeah, and even my brother too, because he said it like a couple weeks before.
You know what is so funny? You know what is so funny? With all the little beef between Movado and Cartel, Movado always had Cartel's back when Cartel was incarcerated. So
the thing is, they have a mutual respect
that's what I mean.
Because they come from the same camp.
True.
You know?
The Warlord.
Yeah,
Bounty.
they come from the same camp. Alliance.
Yeah.
You know, big up Bounty. That's my favorite DJ.
Okay.
By the way. Sizzla is the one who inspired me to do music, but Bunty is my favorite DJ.
Alright, so let's talk about your record Up, man. Where did it come from? Where did the inspiration come from and all the other stuff?
Build a song that I was going through a lot of struggle. You know what I mean?
Most people are.
Yeah, a lot of people like it was like I was going through a little betrayal situation.
Yeah.
Like people play me down and like think I ain't good enough and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I said, man, I gonna make y'all know what time it is, man. Right. You know, so who was with me, who ain't with me, it is what it is, cause that's life, you know.
Understood.
So I just let them know from now on, only way is up, because I ain't seen down no more.
Okay.
You know?
Most definitely. I got Philandru in the building. So who produced the record? How long it took you to write it? All that good stuff?
Oh, it took me about half an hour to write the record.
Really?
Yeah, and producing, I do the production, but the production is mostly Downwell.
Okay.
Downwell from Jamaica.
Okay.
He produced Massacre and stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I put my touch with the production, with the engineer what I have over here. You know what I mean? And that succumbs it deal with, you know what I mean? But it take me half an hour to write the track. Okay. And it go like that. And then when I put it out, everybody like, wait, this is y'all. Yeah, everybody. So, all over the world, I getting, you know, families, friends. fans all about.
So what's your writing process like? Like everybody has their own.
I am a super songwriter. I'm like a wordsmith.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of songs.
Okay.
So I just choose when the time to release them. Yeah.
So you got like a notebook that you just write?
Bro, I got books. I got a library. I even stopped right now because I have too much songs. Right now I have all my phone loaded up with songs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and me and you can have a conversation and that turn into a song.
True.
Like something happen and and that inspire me for I can write a song.
From some out external or something.
From once about life. Yeah.
Alright, that's what's up, man. Let's go with Philandru in the building. Yours truly, Big Doobs, and Up is the name of the song. And you got any albums coming out? What you working on?
I working on an album. I working on a reggae album. Trying to see if I can get it on a Billboard status while. Right, so I have a lot of production, and plus I got a couple singles out already.
All right, we got a couple of singles. We play a couple of your singles. So you're working on it here, or you're working on it back in yard?
I'm working right here, but right now I have international collaboration coming up.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be laying that track down tomorrow.
You can't say who's the international artist?
No, he's an upcoming producer and a songwriter.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But he overseas in the States. Right, he do everything over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't want to let the cat out of the bag yet. You know what I mean? But I'm cooking up something for go international.
All right. So when you get it, bring it to the jams. We're gonna spin it.
For sure.
That's what's up right there. All right. So. How can people reach you if they want to get in touch with you and stuff like that?
All right, you can email me, you know what I mean, philipoliver369 at gmail, and I just set up a Badat Enterprise, but it's spelled, the Enterprise spelled with a 3, you know what I mean, so if you need bookings, you know what I mean, I'm a good stage performer, you know what I mean, I like performing, otherwise from my songwriting.
Understood.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and I on all social media platform, you know what I mean, Philandru, the Archangel, you know what I mean, and the the DA _ Archangel. Twitter, you know what I mean, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You see what I say? Yeah, man. And big up to my Bahamian families, the Jamaican families, my American families, and my fans them in Africa too.
Oh, we got some fans in Africa.
Yes, because I have a song named Disability. Is not inability. With a song with a Malawian from Malawi named Viti Boy. Yeah, so that song been doing numbers in Africa. Yes, it doing numbers, and it's about disability people. Like they feel like people disabled they can do a lot of stuff.
Right.
You see me? They can do a lot of stuff. Doing stuff that where people who already have 2 hands and 2 feet can what they doing. Yeah, and I see it on YouTube. And that's what inspired me. He bring the track to me and we got it out, and
that's what's up,
it been South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, the radio station them over there, they reach out to me for the song. Yeah, so yeah, doing good over there.
Crazy vibes, man. That's what I like to hear. Now, this is a question that I like to ask every artist that come through, and I like to talk with them. What do you think about the Bahamian music scene right now as an artist?
I gonna tell you the honest truth, it's doing good. It's doing good. And you see, this the thing with people trying to box in the Bahamas. They need to stop that, because Bahamas have a lot of gifts and talents over here. John Canoe have its own category, and they doing fine. You have the rappers them coming on, they doing fine. You have the singers them. I mean, ladies and fellas. You know what I mean? They're doing great. R&B music, like R&B sound. You have BMNs doing R&B singing music. The John Canoe is perfect, cause plus they even do the fusion with it. You know what I mean? Big up D-Mac, big up Johnny K.
The Rake and Scrape is definitely doing its own thing right
yes,
now.
Yes, and it reaching boundaries.
So you like how it's moving right now?
Yes, I like how it's moving. And I like the whip up song.
The whip up?
Yeah, I like that song. Yeah, big up Julian Believe.
Big up Julian Believe.
Yeah, and the
Julian Believe, big up yourself, the whole farm. You know what I mean? Alright, so introduce your record right here, Philandru.
Yeah, man, you don't know Philandru, aka Archangel, and you don't know me. I introduce the song where I mash up the whole place. You see me? I say, up. On 100 jams, is me with Big Doobs. Don't get it confused.
Alright, then.
Listen me up again.
the Enterprise. Big up yourself, Damien D. You know the thing go.
Up again. Them the one we rich in our life, them one we broke. Them the one we fight and plane, them one we stop. Think me I go waste no time for you to look. But no, the dirty bad mind, them look across. Anytime you hear thunder, lightning struck. Listen to the flow don't stop over me come. Here gonna rise, get goddamn thunder. It's a must. Them things are me haunted, no me just want it. Me act like the sun will scorch up this planet. Me see the target, ready to go blast it. Me head so hot like charger, just charge it. Don't get astonished, win no more losses. Watch out for the smile, cause more time are plastic. You see the border, don't you ever cross it. Head will roll and block the whole traffic.
I'm gonna need you to do some drops for me, man.
Yes, no problem.
Now I get your number, I'll WhatsApp them to you, and WhatsApp what I want you to say. That's cool?
No problem.
All right.
No problem.
I like what you just say, Big Doobs, just don't get it confused. I like that.
Cool.
I like that. So I'm gonna WhatsApp something I want you to say. I really appreciate that.
Them the one we rich in our life, them one we broke. Them the one we fly from plane, them one we stop. Think me I gon' waste no time for your to look. But no, the dirty bad mind, them never cross. Anytime you hear thunder, lightning struck. Blessing us a flow non-stop over makeup. Here gonna rise against goddamn thunders. It's a must. Me not take no talk from the harbor shop. Don't let me turn dark and get cross. To be a boss, you have to really pay the cost. Man of the future while some of them in the past. The things set away, me no come to play. While them are straight, me move one away. Fi clear pot, you have to know fi kneel and pray. Demons a come keep them fools at bay. Cause me ever straight, me come for the cake. Early bird get the worm cause me never late. Everything look real till they know it's fake. Like mustard seed, they know me have faith. Use great, confiscate the bread on your plate. Me no care who vex, I won't want hate. Tell them move and give me some space. Me no road that fit run no rat race. Them the one we rich in our life, them one we broke. Them the one we fly from plane, them one we stop. Think me I go waste no time for you to look. But no, the dirty bad mind, them look across. Anytime you hear thunder, lightning struck. Listen up the flow don't stop over makeup. Here gonna rise against goddamn thunders. It's a must.
Up.
One of the jams where hit music lives. Brand new one from Philandru. The name of the jam is called Up. He's right in front of me right now. He's doing his thing. And you know what it is, man. Artists had that song on the radio. That's a good look right there. So I know it's a good look for you as well. So I don't feel that I had a big song on the air right there, man.
Well, this is my second song, you know.
Yeah, I know.
That's my second song, but I appreciate the love and I appreciate I appreciate everything, man. Right. Everything, and there ain't nothing before the time.
True. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So throw out your socials again for the people who want to work with you, just in case they're just tuning in.
Yeah, man. If you don't want to reach Philandru, man, you already know the number 454-2831. You know what I mean? The email. And you can link me, man, social media, Facebook. People already know me on Facebook, Instagram. Y'all can DM me. If you want to collaborate, this is the best time to get me for collaborate because hopefully next year, yeah, the money will be going up.
Big thing.
So right now,
that's what's
up. Get me right now.
That's what's up.
Get me right now.
I like that.
You know what I mean? I open for collaboration. Y'all get me right now.
The price gotta go up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's what's up, Philandru. Thanks for coming through.
All right,
you know
respect.
What it is. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Anything, anytime, anything you need, anytime you're dropping something, bring it up here to the jam so we gonna spin it for you, all right? That's what's up right there. Here's Roddy Rich. Late at night, radio on the hit station. Big Doobs in the city, baby. Rocking the radio till 10 p.m. You know what it is. Radio on the hit station.